know that look. You're wondering why I was in pain before. Let's just clear the air about that now. It's just an old wound that hurts me from time to time. Nothing to be concerned about. It's nothing to do with the tadpoles, at least, in case your imagination is in danger of getting away from you. It's just something I have to live with. Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. But it always passes quickly, so I can manage. There's no story. None that you're entitled to hear, anyway. Just forget you ever saw it. Must we? No harm in a little mystery, don't you think? I should hope not. Have you ever heard the people who want to talk about themselves? I'm doing you a favor. Sweet of you, but don't worry. I'm sure you'll get to know me just fine by traveling together. No need for interrogations just yet. Thank you. I'm sure we'll get along perfectly well.
I don't want blood on my hands.
We have the right to defend our home.
So that's what...
Open up.
They did a number on you, didn't they? Does that hurt?
Ridiculous. We just let them run off.
I see you. Just give me a moment. God, our field mouse. No one's more important than the patient in front of you. Vis medicat. There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now, what was it you needed? Good enough to tell there's nothing obviously wrong with you. A bit tired, maybe. But we're all a bit tired. A tadpole. A mind flayer tadpole. That's a serious condition. Come. Follow me. I might be able to help. We need to be quick. This way.
There's something in...
This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after. I'll do the best I can. I'm no Master Halson, mind. He'd have your tadpole out like that. Still, we have options. You don't have to be here for this.
No, I'll stay. I'd rather know exactly what you're up to.
All right. Let's see what we can do. First things first. Tell me, have you noticed anything unusual? Not just symptoms. Any strange events? Victims can identify each other. Not that the others know they're victims, of course. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halson was desperate to find where all this was happening. A mind flayer ship? Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms. The thorn? Coated in a fatal toxin. It was a last resort. I don't have a cure. Only a way out. I'm sorry for misleading you, but I had to be sure you weren't a threat before I told you everything. Now, do I have your word or not? I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you. Here. You know, I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a mind flayer. Master Halson and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out, because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there, but you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal. For one, that thing in your head is like nothing we've ever seen from mind flayers. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. Telepathic, not yet, anyhow. Could be, but there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne, and I've no idea. When Master Halson heard the adventurers were whatever he found there, he didn't make it back. I think so. I hope so. I've sent birds to find him, but they can't get close without goblins trying to shoot them down. You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone. If you can find Halson and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. Thank you. I wish I could tell you more, but only those adventurers know what happened out there. All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad... Step at a time, Nettie. Come on.
Wyvern poison.
Not for communal use, it seems.
hands on everything.
By claw and tooth from root to thorn, the old oak's grove to wildlings sworn. The mural depicts a ritual, but you do not recognize the deity involved.
He failed. That's what matters.
We could at least make a run for it. It's our job to get us out of here safely, not yours.
It's my job too. The druids don't care about us. No one does.
You ever scare me like that again, and I'll feed you to a knoll.
Mom, I'm fine. Stop it.
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her. Likewise.
Thank you. I was fine.
Your mother was a heartbeat away from fighting a bear.
Isn't that how Mum usually is?
Quiet, you pup.
I smell drama amongst these adventurers. What have you heard?
Come, boy. It's all right.
Very well.
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster? Yes, you would say so. I know your kind. You see only villains and victims. A viper bears her fangs defending her brood. I call her mother. You call her monster. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanus, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders. And mine perish if he stays. You showed great mettle at the gate. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. They're to be gone before final the Viper must strike. You will do more. This tale ends but one way. With the Outland...
How long do you think we've got before the goblins come?
There.
We should be getting drunk at least. It's no fun waiting.
Don't be grumpy, Roland. We'll get to the city soon. I am not grumpy. The scowl on your face will frighten a troll. You're an idiot.
Could be worse.
How?
Could have been us, they call.
No helping it. We're exposed. How long until Roland shows off his thunder wave?
I heard what happened. Thank you for protecting the child. If the druids are this far gone, then it's not just goblins we have to fear. So we can risk violence here, or face it for certain on the road. Quite the choice, isn't it? You saw what they were willing to do to a child just for trying. It's Korga's influence. Without her twisting things, I believe the druids might see sense. A low thought. But I'd be lying if I said I hadn't considered it. But the druids would slaughter us. We'd have to get close to Korga. I can't manage that. But they've already let you pass once. It doesn't sit well with me either. But to get these people to safety, you'd be well rewarded for the risk. But if that won't sway... Our time grows short. If Korga won't abandon her madness, then we'll have to try the... These are civilians. Open battle would be a massacre. No word from the scouts yet?
No, sir. But if there's a... You're the one who helped at the gate.
All right. with better tools.
Don't be grumpy, Roland. We'll get to the city soon. I am not grumpy. Scowl on your face would frighten a troll.
Why does this keep happening? He was joking about Octa's soup just a moment ago. Come on,
Feel like we're being
now what?
watched.
We dig a hole and be done with him?
We could say a prayer. We should have...
Yeah. That would be good.
So, do you have loves waiting for you once this is all over?
You know what? That is not the easiest of questions for me to answer.
You mean just waiting? Like a lovesick puppy? Short-term amusements are much less hassle. Freshest fish
People up
I've
ahead.
ever had.
Something's wrong.
What then?
You're a true soul. You can't die. Please, stay with us.
I don't think he's conscious. Can you hear us, Ed?
You, not a step closer.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
He's hurt badly. An owlbear got him.
I'm watching you.
The injured man locks eyes with you. A familiar squirming churns in your head. Your minds intertwine. You see his siblings, Andric and Brenna, new recruits. Yours to shepherd.
Protect them. He's a true soul. Edwin!
He's with the You're a true soul. Do you have orders for us? We were reporting to Edwin.
What?
It killed one of us. It killed Edwin. It's an enemy of the Absolute. You're right, sir. The beast must be destroyed.
The cave is just ahead. It was too much for us before, but if...
They spoke of the Absolute. Same as that goblin's Sazza. Curious.
Strange power resonates within the corpse. Your limbs move of their own accord. There's something of value here, something your mind craves. Why let its host's memories go to waste? The tadpole has absorbed it all. its experience could nourish you, strengthen you.
Things abandon their hosts as soon as they need to. Vile parasites.
The parasite is stubborn. It refuses both to leave or to allow itself to be used as you desire.
Might be useful.
What did you mean before, Gale? A woman with shadows for eyes, you said?
Merely that if the eyes are the mirror to the soul, yours have dark curtains across the mirror. No offense taken, I hope.
Not necessarily. I haven't made up my mind about you yet.
Owlbear tracks. Its nest must be nearby. This is it. That stench. Dead owlbear prey, no doubt.
It's just ahead. It's huge. I'm not sure I can do this.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
You're right.
Get this over with.
Can't give up. Not now.
Step to it.
better position. Let's have a little fun. Still breathing, despite everything.
That was a
Good
miss!
looks from you to his dead mother. A single strike will end his suffering.
It hurts.
You what?
That, or we've just prolonged its misery.
That's good, right? It got her. It got Bride too. What do I do now? Right. Thanks.
Always room for more? Moving ahead.
An owlbear egg. These are supposed to be worth a fortune.
More owlbear eggs. Already hatched. No point in taking these. It's a lunar statue in a stinking cave.
A
Hardly
wizard
place of
sealed this
honor.
chest. Wasn't an amateur either.
That's curious.
A prayer sheet with the same symbol as the one on the chest. Locked. My prayers are answered.
You should leave it, or even destroy it if possible. Do not trifle with that moon witch, or her trinkets. Only trouble will follow. It does. Thank you.
Still breathing, despite everything. I'll give it a shot.
Do you have someone waiting waiting for you in Baldur's Gate, Astarion? A sweetheart, perhaps?
Not one in particular. The city is a veritable feast of sweethearts.
You must be eager to get back then. Slimmer pickings out in this wilderness.